So now we're talking about Black History Month and people talking about fried chicken, watermelon, and
fried chicken. Well, no, just fried chicken and watermelon.
Fried chicken, watermelon. So we're asking, how does that make you feel? Now I want to ask Ray J first.
Yeah, the stereotype will offend you once you know the history of the chicken and watermelon.
No.
So Ray J, your school.
It makes me want to go. It makes me think about how you said it, to educate people while serving or before, right. and you're paying homage to entrepreneurs who used to have this on the menu and made money off this food and this style of food.
Is there any type of food that would make you feel away? Like if your kid's school?
The only thing that kind of made it weird all the way was when she added in Kool-Aid. I was just like, okay.
White people drink Kool-Aid, though?
No. It's just the Kool-Aid was just, it really tipped it over for me. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, even the Kool-Aid, I love Kool-Aid. And I love it with all the sugar, half the sugar in there, like all of it, right?
Okay. Charlamagne?
No, that's why I keep trying to explain to y'all watermelon.
So it doesn't bother your kid's school have fried chicken and waffles for Black History Month?
If, like Ray just said, there's a lesson behind it. I need to know the intention of you serving my kids chicken and watermelon, because I know the history of chicken and watermelon. I know that watermelon used to be a symbol of freedom. I know that the trope came to be when slaves won their emancipation during the Civil War. I know that we used to grow, eat, and sell watermelons, and we made watermelon a symbol of freedom. You know what I mean? I know that. Same thing with fried chicken. I know the negative depiction of fried chicken came because it was put in that old-ass D.W. Griffith movie from 1915, and they were trying to discourage black people. Mm-hmm. They were trying to paint a negative picture of black people who vote. Right? Because they were saying if this is what's going to happen if you get a bunch of politicians, black politicians in office, they're going to be dirty and unclean and lazy. I know that. So being that I know that our oppressor made these things a negative, I have no problem with chicken and watermelon.
So what is our heritage when it comes to food, right? Because if it's Asian Heritage Month, they have Asian food that Asian people eat, right? Yeah. And they could be like, well, that's not all we eat. Or if there's a Latino Heritage Month, there might be stuff that Latinos eat, whether it's empanadas.
They got balut, they got
there's stuff. So what is our stuff that we don't feel offended by?
What you just said is so perfect, because literally our heritage could be chicken and watermelon.
Correct.
Because of the history of chicken and watermelon.
So if they do put it on the menu, should we be upset?
No, that's my point. But it has to be intention. What is the intention behind it? That's what everybody has to start doing. When they start serving these things, tell us the intention behind it. Tell us the story of watermelon used to be a symbol of freedom, and tell us the story of fried chicken and how it became a negative stereotype because of D.W. Griffith's movie.
They'll have Indian heritage and they'll have Indian food and whatever it may be. But
have y'all had balut?
What?
Nah.
I had butt last night.
But balut. It's like the egg, the chicken, the little baby egg is in the baby chicken.
I heard about that.
It's like a Filipino dish. Hope I'm saying it right.
Yeah, you drink it kind of.
And eat it.
I did have that.
Like
I had that. I had that with a Timothy De La Ghetto one time.
For sure. Yeah. Chicken adobo.
With the Nicole's restaurant.
Adobo, all of that kind of stuff. That's just I'm saying it to say that's in the Filipino culture. So what is our food?
All right, yeah, that's my question. So you're from the South, right? So I'm sure that you have family members cook chitlins.
I do not like chitlins, but
I don't like chitlins too. But my mom used to cook. My mom used to cook chitlins New Year's Eve. Yeah,
my mama.
That was a Southern thing. My mom,
pork's not good for you, but also too, the pig was, we used all parts of the pig because that was like the leftovers. That was the only thing that we had.
Right, got pig feet.
You know what I mean? So there's history to all of this.
Right. But I know that. But if they had it in the school, would you feel away? If you kids went to school,
if they was cooking chitlins in the school, that's a problem.
Yes.
Why is chitlins the problem, not fried chicken?
I'm with you. No.
Chitlins the collard green. Why is that a problem?
For health reasons, dietary reasons.
My mama cooked chitlins, and they love chitlins. And I'm from the South. I'm from Mississippi, but I'm from L.A. But
all right, soldier boy.
I'm from Mississippi, but I'm only two. I moved to LA at 2 years old.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Soldier Boy, but it's not that. And that's my homie. But chitlins in school.
That's wild.
It's rough.
Chitlins in school is wild.
That's pig intestines.
My mom used to cook at New Year's Eve every year.
I just don't know if people know what chitlin. That's pig's intestines.
Yeah.
Look. I don't know what they do to your stomach when it go in. I just know the whole school gonna be smelling like chitlins.
Exactly.
That's a lot.
And that would have nothing to do with race to me. That's just nasty.
No. That's just the aroma of the food.
I hate that way it
smells
too.
Yeah, it's like just like stinchy. It's like stinchy, and then you definitely need some Tabasco sauce.
Yes.
There's no way to eat them chitlins raw like that.
Ugh.
Well, let's go to the phone.
Yeah, you're going to need something.
Hello, who's this?
This is Kendall from South Carolina.
Kendall, what's up, brother? Talk to us.
My opinion, these white folks, they know exactly what they're doing. It's not by mistake. It's not by coincidence. And on the other hand of it, with me speaking with a lady from Africa, she's telling me the background of the watermelon. It is a symbol of our freedom. But at the end of the day, it gave us eating the watermelon. It serves two purposes. It'll fill you up and it dehydrated us. You know what I'm saying? So they know exactly what they was doing, man. It wasn't no coincidence or nothing, man. They know what they got going on. But I'm not ashamed of the watermelon. I'm not ashamed of the chicken.
That's right.
They gave us the worst part of the pig was the chitlins. You know what I'm saying? Now they see how they charging you for it now. You know what I'm saying? Like it was nothing to them, but now they see how people eat chitlins. I don't eat chitlins, let's for the record. You know what I'm saying? I eat chitlins. But
hey, Ray J looked at me right there. They charging for the chitlins?
I mean, where do you buy?
I have no idea.
The chitlins, they sell chitlins supermarket.
At what supermarket?
All the supermarket stores.
In the Valley?
I don't know if they got in the Valley. They don't got in the Valley.
Like,
in the black areas, like I know in Queens. Well, I'm from Queens. They sell
They too
chitlins.
health conscious in the Valley for chitlins.
Nah.
Like
Imagine vegan chitlins.
No, they're not gonna have it in Whole Foods. You can't go to Whole Foods to find chitlins.
might work.
No, Ray. Don't even think about it. Stop. You don't.
Hello?
Because it's not chitlins.
Hello,
Hey, what's your name, Mama?
It's not chitlins.
I'm Erica.
Hey, talk to us, Mama.
I call there all the time. I know y'all tired of me calling.
They healthy.
No, we not.
Okay, anyways, on the thing about the chicken and the watermelon situation, everybody eats chicken, everybody eats watermelon, waffles. I mean, like I get it, but like it is 2023. Like, I mean, people like Charlamagne keep talking about it, so people can't move on from it. Like, everybody eats those foods. So, I mean, if you keep talking about it, then everybody going to keep on talking about the racist stuff.
Did you hear anything I
Like,
said?
I mean, people need to move on from it and live a good life.
Mama.
You can't let that, but you can't let that keep on defining who people are.
You can't hear straight because the wind is going in your mouth
I
because you ain't got no
can
teeth.
hear straight.
Listen to me.
I can hear.
I am
all I keep hearing you talk about is racist this, racist that.
That's all
every day on the radio.
Right now,
I think
Erica.
Charlamagne makes a lot of
What's up?
sense.
I'm on your side.
Yes, he does, but I'm saying though, everybody. I mean, it is 2023.
That's right.
Like,
I'm on your
He's
side,
on
ma'am.
our side.
I'm with you.
I'm telling you, he's saying the same thing.
Exactly.
It's just flipped differently. That's why when I use the word ideology and you think I just threw it out there in some kind of like term that didn't make no sense, I'm saying the ideology of black food and where it came from
There
and
you
how
go.
we pay homage to it.
That's right.
It makes sense if you're
That's right.
educated on where it came from. That's all I was saying when I used the word ideology.
You used it right,
That's
Ray.
what
I
I'm
was
saying,
wrong.
but I
It's
know,
a
but you know what I'm
system
saying?
of ideas and ideals. So
Ray was right.
Ray
I'm
used it right.
smart.
That's
Ray was
right.
right.
800-585-1051. We're talking schools using, fried chicken and watermelons. You think it's disrespectful? Or we all eat it. Let's talk about it at the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We have Ray J here. He's our guest host.
Yes.
And we're talking about
Chicken and
Charlamagne giving
watermelon.
Donkey the day to who, Charlamagne?
I gave Donkey today to Aramark because they made a rookie mistake. They served chicken and watermelon first day of Black History Month to a school in Nyack. But, as I've always told y'all, the chicken and watermelon stereotype shouldn't offend you once you know the history of chicken and watermelon. Watermelon was a symbol of freedom. You know what I mean? The trope came after slaves won their emancipation during the Civil War, and they started growing and eating and selling their own watermelons. And, Southern whites were threatened by blacks' newfound freedom, and they responded by making watermelon a symbol of black people's, perceived uncleanliness, laziness, and childishness. So it was propaganda. Same thing with chicken. Like if you go watch the D.W. Griffith movie, Birth of a Nation, they show all of these black elected officials, eating chicken with their hands and licking their fingers. So it gave the perception that black people were, once again, unclean, lazy, childish, and it psychologically made people feel like this is what's going to happen if y'all vote black elected officials in. So we let our oppressors tell us that these symbols of freedom, these things we made money off, were wrong.
But you know what? I'm thinking about it now. I think I would feel a way to it. I'm gonna tell you why.
Talk to me.
Don't just have fried chicken and watermelon during Black History Month. If there's black students in the school, have it,
Well,
other times.
I think that's more of the
Have it
argument.
other times.
Let's have a little bit more of it.
Yes.
Let's not use it just for this month. Since we love it, let's do it in March. Let's do it in April.
Yeah, don't make it seem like it's a negative thing.
And I think
Like
that
I'm just gonna give you
evolved
black people fried chicken and watermelon on Black History Month.
But as
Like,
you said earlier, that's like that. If you know your history, that is our historic food. Like
Yeah,
right here,
it's-
you was
and-
talking
and-
about butt, the Filipino dish.
Yeah, no, I wasn't. It's definitely not called butt.
What's it called?
It's called balut.
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 Okay.
And hopefully I'm saying it right. Can you see in the comments if I'm saying it right, balut? Because that's one dish that I don't eat because the bird is crunchy and it's a little bitty baby bird.
Yeah.
But Princess and she's Filipino.
It's called balut. B-A-L-U-T.
And Princess is Filipino. My kids are Filipino, so I'm Filipino. I like chicken adobo. There's pork adobo, and then there's a lot of other dishes. But my favorite is chicken adobo. But they got balut, and that's the little baby chicken in there that you eat, and you can feel the bones.
Ugh.
Yeah, it could crush you.
I did have that before though.
But and you kind of like drink it, then eat the little baby bird. It's already born.
That's nasty. I've never had it, and I don't want to try it. But let's go to the phone
But
lines.
it's cultural.
Yeah.
And so we have our culture.
I had that
food,
before.
too.
I had that at Ponseca. Salute to Nicole Ponseca. She has a Filipino
So-
But
restaurant.
I guess,
in
like
Louisville.
you're saying, that's somebody
Lena,
else's
her
culture,
mama,
and maybe we should try somebody else's
my
culture
mother-in-law.
sometimes. Yeah.
Hey, Lena.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Hello, who's this?
My nine.
This
Hi, nine.
this is Tasia from Detroit.
Tasia, what up, though?
How y'all doing? I just wanted to say about chicken and watermelon whole situation that chicken and watermelon, that's not the only thing that black people eat. It's just the only thing that, just like Charlamagne gave us the history about it, that's the only thing that they, put out in the limelight to shed. Like, we eat it with our fingers. It's dirty. But you got Italian pizza. That's, Italian. They eat that with their hands. You know what I'm saying? So we have different foods on our menu. We just got a bad connotation of chicken because, just like Charlamagne said, that's what they gave us. That's the history that they wanted to put out there to us. So, of course, we going to look at it like it's bad, but same situation with the N-word. Why can't we just take it back and make it into a good thing? Like, this is how we came up. Like, this is the first food that we had, and we built off of that. You got KFC. You got Popeyes. All of these chicken places. And white people eat that, too.
So it's
not a bad thing.
Give us another dish besides chicken and watermelon.
But we really comfort food, right? So it's like macaroni
Okay,
and cheese.
just like y'all said about the lamb chops. Then you got ribs. We got macaroni and cheese. We got neck bones. We got collard greens. It's so many different dishes under soul food is what it's called.
So yeah, comfort food, soul food. You're absolutely right. Cornbread.
Yeah, and I guarantee you, it's 50% of black people in their kitchen right now. I got a season. Soul food seasoning, you know what I'm saying? So it's not just about chicken. It's about all the other foods that fall under, black cuisine.
Like
we have so
like
many
what?
more dishes than just fried chicken and watermelon.
That's true too. That is true too. Hello, who's this?
Let's get a bunch of dishes from people and figure out what do they think. Because we're
Hello?
always still only on chicken and waffles. And
Hello, what's your name, bro?
we haven't figured out.
G-Dash Gunner Jones, Patterson, New Jersey.
Patterson, New Jersey. What's up, bro? What's your thoughts, bro?
I mean, if they would have threw in the grape soda, then yeah, that would have blew mine. I can't handle the kids coming home from school talking about, they serve chicken and waffles with the, watermelon and grape soda.
I see what you say, but like I said, I think I would be offended if they just did it in February. I think I feel a little way. Do it throughout the whole year. My kids go to your school too. Let's represent every culture.
Our month. Right?
That's all I'm saying.
Let's pay homage to our month. It's Black History Month. Let's do it here.
This is where you're
And
supposed to
love
teach
it
these
here.
lessons.
If not, then how do we enjoy our month if we can't enjoy our food?
That's right. That's right.
I want yams and
that's right.
greens, and I want the greens with the ham hock in it.
See, I don't eat pork, right?
But I do.
I do too.
And I don't even eat the ham hocks all year long. I just like it when
Thanksgiving,
sometimes,
Christmas.
yeah, every now and then.
Absolutely.
I like it in there a little bit, even if I don't eat the ham hock or the neck bone. It's in there, and I can taste it with the greens.
I feel what you're saying.
I want that. I want it now.
I'm with you.
I want it right now when we leave. I want to go and get some soul food.
Go. You got Amy Roof's right there in Harlem.
I'm going to Amy Roof's.
You got
Can you call
Sylvia's
them
Classic
and let
in
them know?
Sylvia's Classic, yep.
You know what I mean?
Let
You
them
feel a
know
little Caribbean, you go to the grill if you want a little Caribbean.
I used to order in the grill every day when I was here, and they had they could bring it with the little plate, like the little aluminum foil plate, and they stuff it all in there. So you got to eat it together.
Salute the
You
Brooklyn
can't
Chop House
separate
too.
it. It's all mixed in and it's bomb. Shout out to the grill.
Salute the
Where the
Brooklyn
bag at
Chop
in the
House.
grill?
They
We
be
can-
taking
we
them
doing
Asian
something.
dishes and making them soul food, boy. I swear.
They do.
They got
do.
the lamb dumplings and the lobster dumplings.
Yeah, I don't eat lamb.
The chicken fried
You
rice,
don't
the
eat lamb?
lobster fried
It was
rice.
in the Bible.
They ain't say nothing about no lamb and no
They said the
Bible.
blood of the lamb.
You what?
Are you washed in the blood of the lamb?
Huh?
Are you washed in the blood of the lamb?
That's a true. But
Are
what
you
that got to do
washed
with
in the
diet? That ain't
blood?
got- That's not a diet.
I don't know, man.
You're not supposed to have sex before marriage too. That's in the Bible too.
I'm married.
The moral,
what's the story,
the
man?
moral of the story is stop learning your history from your oppressor. Okay, y'all let y'all oppressor shame y'all into thinking that chicken and watermelon was a negative stereotype when the reality of the situation is chicken and watermelon were symbols of freedom and they're just delicious.
Say it again, Charlamagne, because Charlamagne is telling you what you really should be embracing.
That's right.
Embrace who we are.
That's right.
Make sure we like soul food all week.
All right. Well, when we come back,
No gym.
we got your rumor report. We got to tell you about Candy from Real Housewives of Atlanta, and we got to talk about Ray J. See if he squashed some beef that he had about a month ago.
Ray J in the news?
Yeah.
No, not really. I was commenting on one person's page and it went somewhere. But
This is a tease, Ray J. We're supposed to pay it off later. It's a tease. Just a little tease.
shout out to Eddie Murphy.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yes. I'm all down for Tyrese bashing. Let's talk.
Oh, my goodness. We'll get to it next.
Me too.
It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.